Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is EMC Tarot. Excuse me. And this is your October 2019 monthly reading. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's just get right into it. I'm going to do a 5-card spread with the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. And I'm going to pull some cards from the Oracle cards called The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And also pull a couple of cards from the Doreen Virtue Mermaid deck. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, it's just 5 cards. We're going to do distant past, past, present, immediate future, and future. Okay, so just activating the cards and we'll get right into it. So hope everybody's doing well. Gemini, you had your birthday over the summer. And yeah, we're into the last 3 months of the year. So I hope everybody is working away at the goals and what they want to achieve. All right, these are just coming out. I'm going to put them down and then I'll get into what they mean. Some strong cards to start here. Jesus, all the cards today are really shuffling funny. It's just all kind of coming out and ooh, okay. Good stuff, Gemini. And the last card. Might pull one just to clarify that. Gemini for choose wisely. Maybe another more just to clarify that because mental conflict. Just to kind of get, and then I'll get into it. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, perfect. So in your past, there's throat chakra, and if you're familiar with the chakras, this one is obviously located in the throat area, and it is connected with you speaking up or speaking or just communicating. There's a lot of meanings to it. It is a blue color, and it's really it's to do with your thyroid gland and kind of that area. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with it. It's just talking about it. But if you did have any thyroid issues, perhaps this was in your past in this year. What this really is talking about, though, is communication. It's creativity. It's the ability to kind of hear, inner hearing and inner knowing. A lot of artists and speakers and writers, singers, people that they have active throat chakras because that's the area that they, need to be focused on. So you can balance this chakra, by humming or singing or chanting. And perhaps that you've been doing work on that or you need to do work because this is in the past. Perhaps there's been a lot of just you coming into a place of speaking up for yourself and being more, confident in your approach to how to manage situations in your life and how to talk to people. And, you're just working on this throat chakra and getting your voice heard in many ways. And this is in your, that was your distant past. So perhaps that's something you've been working on all year, Gemini. But this is your past. And this is, it's time to be in the light, right? So you, perhaps this year you've really worked hard to be out there, to be seen, to get yourself in a good place. This is the Sun card in the traditional deck, and it's really reminding you, that nothing stays in the dark. See, she's in the light or going, hands going toward the light. So using the energy of positive thoughts and continuing thinking about the happiest and joyful memories, you really are attracting, what you're emanating. And so you have, it's basically talking that you've been shining in some ways, Gemini. And I hope that resonates. So perhaps there has been something that you've done this year that really got you in a good place, or that's something that you've been trying to do is just get in that good, positive light. And what's going on now in the present from that is you have truth. And that's what it's really a wake-up call to get your attention, show how far you need to go. I mean, you've done a lot of work. You've been working on your speaking and communication, and you're seeing the light and you're getting out there, but you still need to there's some more healing that can happen, and this calls for, this is the Judgment card, and anytime you get the Judgment, it's really reminding you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life. So it doesn't say don't make any crazy decisions, and I think there's some stuff coming up here in the cards in the future that kind of tell me where it's headed. But this is really using your power, using the powers of the universe, and bring about some clarity for you and a shift in your awareness. So it's telling you to be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. And, you know, that can be in anything, but you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset if you just take these steps now that, you know, to get you into that more positive space of clarity and awareness. And so what I think has to do with love, obviously, and relationships. Perhaps you're speaking up. There's a relationship that you really want to see changed in your life, because this is the immediate future, and this is spiritual union, and obviously that is a love relationship, and it's an emotional bond, really. I mean, it could be with lovers or kindred souls or family members, friends, business associates. Take it how it resonates with you, but, you know, it could be that it's the perfect time to realize that, you know, these relationships really are all about you and what you know, what you're feeling and what resonates with you, and how you can, you know, contribute and communicate clearly. And they're really mirror images of your own life. So if there's anything that's been blocking you, then, you know, you got to look internally, because the block is also with you. And is it an even exchange of energy? And the reason why I asked that is because then you got some cards in the immediate future, in the distant future, and the main card was the mental conflict, and so there's a little confusion there. There's a little concern as to, you know, about this spiritual union, and perhaps it's because, you know, there's been some self-doubt and some doubt and indecision about it in the past, and, you know, you're trying to make this decision. You know, do I stay in this relationship? Is this really my twin flame or my soulmate or my, you know, partner? Or is this, you know, are we going to fall back into some old patterns? And so when you decide to act and finally make the choices, there will be a resolution will be forthcoming in a sense of mental relief. So, you know, things will work out for you, Gemini. You know, listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. You know, peace and harmony can be yours. You just have to know that there's assistance out there. And the reason I see this card being, you know, that it's to do with their spiritual relationship is because the next card is choose wisely. So you have immediate future, and the card that's clarifying mental conflict as well as awareness is really about, you know, trying to make this decision. And you want to make sure you make the right decision, and you will. Like I said, go back to what your intuition is telling you to do, and sit with that. And, you know, the awareness card is the Magician, and it's basically a wonderful card to get to clarify the choose wisely and the mental conflict. And it's you really already possess the knowledge and the intuition and this insight, like I just said. And it's a matter of tapping into that and knowing, you know, that this knowledge is power, and it can lead you to success. So, you know, you having faith, keep your willpower strong, you know, call on the magic from the universe, and you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. So call on your spirit guides to help you make this decision and help you get into the right place with where you're supposed to be headed. You know, in the spiritual union, whether it's romantic, whether it's business, whatever kind of spiritual union it is. I tend to look at it as very spiritual in love, but it can vary, right? So that's some great cards. You really have come a long way. You're speaking your truth. You're speaking about what it is that you want in love and relationships and just in your life. And you're getting to that place. And, you know, you're going to choose wisely. You're going to be that magician who really comes across with the knowledge and the insight. So I'm going to pull a couple cards, 3 cards from the Keepers of the Light, and I'm going to use the book too because it has extra messages in here, and I don't know all of them by heart. So yeah, they're just really cool cards. So I'll show them to you in a second. Let me just pull a couple more. Okay. So we have Cloak of Wisdom, Kuthumi. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So I think this kind of goes with the choosing wisely. And I'm going to just look him up real quick. And it says, knowledge is learned, wisdom is remembered. You are in a real cloak of wisdom now. You have been on a wandering path, trying to find answers through study on the inside of others. But now you are uncovering the truth of your own soul. Your soul is leading the way and you are being encouraged to follow. The fog is clearing. The light has come and it is shining on you. Your soul is saying yes. It's your cheerleader. Follow it and trust the endless wisdom within you. Go, go, go. Wow. So you're going to choose wisely because you're going to have this wisdom and this knowledge of just getting to this great place. And the next card is Facing the Fear. And I think even that mental conflict has a little bit to do with this. It's a time, so it says, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. It's a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be exchanged. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present, sorry. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there, but this is a space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kali Ma to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. And I think even just that card about awareness, the magician, and this card, really tapping into that, like, into that knowing that you can trust, these call on Kali Ma to help you with that, with your intuition, and know, kind of reconfirm what it is that you already know, and get you to that place, right? Commander Ashtar is call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And that goes back to the throat chakra, walk your talk. So you're receiving a call to action, being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. Divine inspiration is all around you, and Ashtar and his legion of cosmic angels are standing by to offer you loving support. That's even great. You even have more. You feel your ego trying to hold you back, but know that when you take that first step, the next one will soon follow. Take some time to connect with the universe by looking up at the stars, knowing that there are loving beings of light gazing back down at you. You are not alone. You're not alone, Gemini, and you really have the support, not only internally with your own knowing, but also with these spiritual guides, and the universe has your back, so to speak, in that way. And it's a wonderful thing. So let's just pull a few cards from, Make a Wish. Oh my God. Perfect. So not only did you get soulmate relationship, new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Hello. Yeah. You get spiritual union in it. So it is a soulmate relationship, which is what I was sensing. So it's here for you. You just have to make this decision, and you got to make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestations. Wow. And empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. So that's it, Gemini. Make a wish. Choose wisely, but make that wish to what you want, because you have spiritual union coming at you. And that's a fantastic thing for October. So congrats. And thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my info is in the description box. Have a wonderful October. Namaste.